This is your tour manager Jitendra Sheth, and we have boarded the bus to travel to Germany, a tour organized by Star Tours on 15th of July, and the tour is called European Highlights. We just crossed over from Dover to Calais by P&O ferry. This video has been taken by Arun Kumar Gupta, and you can see his wife Meena Gupta. Now we can see she has been giving different types of look wherein Mr. Gupta can take the picture, and at the backdrop we can see English Channel where she is just enjoying. At the back we can see Bureau de Change, because on the ferry we advise clients to change money if you wish to, going to the different countries. Like in Germany we have a Schengen, so we need to exchange. If you're coming from India or Britain, you need to change into euros. The ferry has a facility of canteen, and we have a lounge. Mrs. Gupta is having a coffee and relaxing. And now we are overlooking English Channel, which is a ferry which has been cruising around from Dover to Calais. And inside, of course, all the families are just sitting and relaxing. Now we move to deck 5 on the rear portion of the ship, where you can come out and get the glimpse of the entire sea area, and we're now closing in to Calais port. And on the other side we can get the glimpse of the P&O ferry, which has been pictured by Mr. Gupta. So just looking around and looking himself on the camera too, so that he can have a fond memory being traveled on ferry P&O. Taking few of the snaps, club lounge where people can even have tea, coffee and relax. We have just arrived port of Calais, which is in France, and now we are going to sit in the coach and drive, leaving France and passing through two beautiful countries, Belgium and Luxembourg. And then we come around to a town where we are going to stay overnight, and after that, on the following day, we make a short drive journey to the town of Heidelberg. And that's where we can see small boat just going across on River Neckar, and a few of the clients are going to get off the buses now, as you can rightly see that. This is one of the tourist information office, along with, not to forget about the toilet facility which they offer. We're just passing through the old town, just walking around now and getting the glimpse of the town. You can see the pink bridge. That's later we are going to go now. Heidelberg city is popularly known as University Town in the German states of Baden-Württemberg, situated on River Neckar. As per the 2016 census, population was under 160,000 only, and quarter of that consists of students, because Heidelberg is very popular and also known as University Town, which is one of the oldest in Europe and which was founded in 1386, and it is a scientific hub. Presently, Mr. Gupta is with his family on the bridge along with the other passengers, which we call it as Alt Bridge, or known as Old Stone Bridge, which is connecting Old Town, and where all the tourists come onto the bridge to get the view of the mountains, Old Town, river flowing down beneath the bridge, where you can see some of the boats passing through, and of course people walking on the bridge too, along with the local tourists. And it gives a very good glimpse of the castle too, but sometimes sunshine blocks for the picture, but then when we walk into the town later on, you get a very beautiful view of a castle. Mrs. Gupta again. Now we are just walking through the town, and at the square you can see a brownish building at the center of the square, which is one of the church. And the time runs out, so that is the reason myself calling let's go back. As you can see me in the picture, tour manager has to rush people sometimes to get the best of the other spots too. So we are moving on to the next spot of Heidelberg, with some of the monuments around us too. Heidelberg town, as per the map which you just saw now, it says date backs to 1214, and it is a very popular castle which presently is a ruin, and it is a landmark of Germany and of course Heidelberg city. Very shortly you will be seeing a beautiful small bronze monkey which has been displayed at the entrance of the bridge, which earlier was a stone bridge in which the stone statue was being put up during 15th century, but it was replaced during the 17th century by a bronze monkey, and the monkey on one of the hand on the left side holds the mirror where Mr. and Mrs. giving a nice picture for a good memory to take back home. As you can see at the backdrop is basically the building which has a university dedicated to the medicine, and overlooking, of course, you can see beautiful castle on the top of the mountain. It's a red sandstone. And of course we need to still take some pictures, as Mr. Gupta is doing so. There you see the beautiful castle, and again the university with the backdrop of castle. And now very shortly we would be walking back towards the coach parking, where our coach would pick us up to move to our next destination. As you can see again the castle, because Mr. Gupta has taken various photographs from a different angle. Now we are walking towards the, as I mentioned about, to the coach parking, where there are shops where people can buy souvenirs, and then we board the bus and we leave Heidelberg city along the river Neckar. Still some pictures as the bus is moving. It has been shot while driving from inside the bus by Mr. Gupta. And now we are going to the next destination, passing through the Black Forest to a beautiful town and a lake Titisee. Black Forest Mountain range is very beautiful and quite a huge area covering in the southern part of the Germany, which is 160 kilometers in length and 50 kilometers in breadth. And the nearest city, which before entering to the Black Forest region, we passed through a beautiful town again called Freiburg. As you are seeing some of the pictures of the mountains, Black Forest. And very shortly we should be very close to the lake. As you can see rightly in front of you, the beautiful view of a lake, Lake Titisee, which covers an area of 1.3 square kilometer and has an average 20 meters deep. During the winter month, the lake gets frozen, and once I had an opportunity to bring the group here, and I have myself seen a frozen lake, which is really a beautiful view to see. Of course, the flowers are laid down on the streets of Lake Titisee, where people just rest, relax, and there are plenty of souvenir shops where people take home. And of course, in between we have a lunch break, lunch time, where we are serving you Indian food cooked by our own chef, and which gives you a feel that you are still enjoying your food at home. Still, Mr. Gupta would like to take more pictures along with his family, because the day looks very beautiful today, bright and sunny. At times it is sometimes very chilly, but this day looks very beautiful. And from this Lake Titisee, we are going to move on to our next destination on the itinerary, which we are going to cover on next video. So this is going to be the end of our Germany visit. Still a beautiful flowers, which I cannot resist by telling you that looks very beautiful. And Mr. Gupta has discovered a popcorn machine, and he is very excited to take the picture of it. Star Tours bus, where clients are waiting so that other members of the family can come back on a given time. But before we move on, Mr. Gupta still would like to take the picture, a video which is just moving around, a family locally from Germany maybe.